My name is Diane.
Sitting at the small corner cafe, I'm looking at the delicate silver chain with a small teardrop-shaped stone in the velvet box Ben just gave me. His voice, warm yet slightly trembling, still lingers in my ears. I know you don't want to tie yourself to official promises. I respect that, and I love that about you, the part of you brave enough to say what you want, but I still want to give you this. Not to bind you, but so that whenever you see it, you'll remember I'm here beside you. It all started with a failed marriage. I was in a 9-year-long relationship with Victor. He was controlling and belittling.
I grew up in a small town.
My mother, Grace, was a kind-hearted woman. She always had a warm smile and a loving embrace for me. Her wooden house by the old oak trees was my safe haven. In the reflection of the train window, I barely recognized myself. My blonde hair was a mess, and my eyes were dull, with dark circles. The old suitcase beside me was all I had after those years with Victor. His words echoed in my mind. "Diane, you'll never be able to do anything on your own. You're just chasing foolish dreams, so I have to make all the decisions for you." For a long time, I swallowed my tears and anger, telling myself it was for the family. But one day, when he said those words again with such arrogance, something inside me snapped. I packed the suitcase I'd prepared months ago and left without a word. At the train station, I felt so lost. Everyone around me seemed to have a purpose, while I was like a blank page. I hadn't written in years because Victor always said it was a waste of time. Then, a man named Ethan approached me at the station. He had sandy brown hair and wore wire-rimmed glasses. His voice was gentle and warm. "Let me help you," he said when I dropped a sandwich wrapper. I was surprised when he called me by my name. We went to high school together in Meadowbrook. He was the nerdy boy who always carried a stack of books, and I was the girl who helped him pick up his scattered papers when others bullied him. He took out a worn-out green pencil with the words, "The best stories begin with courage," on it. He told me I gave it to him when his poem was torn up, and it gave him the courage to keep writing. He even showed me his third published book, Stardust Tales. When the train arrived, he offered to return the pencil to me, but I told him to keep it as it had helped him find his voice. He then boarded the train with me and gave me a plain black leather notebook, encouraging me to start writing again. Back in my hometown, my mother welcomed me with open arms. In my old room, under the soft glow of the lamp, I opened the notebook and started writing. The words that had been suppressed for so long flowed out. I began submitting my stories to local magazines and websites. Rejections came one after another, but each one made me write more. Then I got an acceptance letter from a magazine I admired. It was like my voice was finally heard. One evening, Victor called, pleading for me to come back. But I was firm. I told him he didn't understand me, and I was on a journey to find myself. As time passed, Ethan kept supporting me. He called often and sent me books. One early autumn day, he told me the university was looking for a creative writing teacher and recommended me. I was hesitant at first, but I decided to face the challenge. The teaching job was a success. I loved seeing the students find their voices. And then, Ethan gave me the print of my first book cover, The Journey Home. 2 years later, our daughter, Lily, was born. One autumn afternoon, I found Lily in my study, holding the old green pencil Ethan had kept. She said she was writing a story about a princess with a magic pencil. At that moment, I felt a deep peace. I knew that every pain and struggle had led me to this beautiful place, and I was ready to face whatever the future held.